plant in Visakhapatnam. The people of Andhra Pradesh felt hurt when the central government put up steel plants in Bihar, Orissa, West Bengal, but not in their state. They watched the iron ore from Visakhapatnam going out without any sign of its utilization in their own state. They began to build up pressure when New Delhi was in the midst of installing a fourth steel plant in the country. Visakhapatnam was one of the sites in the list of six. This annoyed the people of Andhra Pradesh all the more. They wanted the plant at any cost. Statewide protests were staged. One person, K. Raghuram Hia, undertook a fast unto death in Hyderabad. A person undertaking a fast unto death was, however, nothing new for Andhra Pradesh. It knew how pressure worked. After all, it was only after the death of Potti Sri Sriramulu in 1952 that the State's Reorganization Commission was appointed and the Government of India pronounced its decision to create a state consisting of Telugu-speaking areas of the present Madras state but not including the city of Madras. I picked up the trail when the proposal to set up a steel plant in Visakhapatnam in the public sector was finalized and placed before the Union Cabinet. The note for the Cabinet, prepared by the Steel Ministry, discussed the pros and cons of different sites but recommended the installation site at Visakhapatnam. This decision was a bit rushed, but it was understandable because New Delhi was worried over the deteriorating health of the fasting Raghuram Hia. After the cabinet meeting, I went to one of my sources for Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed to learn about the government's decision. He had disclosed many cabinet decisions to me on previous occasions. Ahmed was in his office at his residence. On cabinet meeting days, ministers did not want to meet journalists. The then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was very strict and had often lost her temper after reading in the press about what had transpired at a cabinet meeting. She was the one who introduced the practice of ministries returning their cabinet meeting notepads to the PMO after the meeting. There was too much hush-hush surrounding the plant. Normally I would have skipped the story, but Raghuram Hia's fast unto death on the one hand and the daily pandemonium in Parliament over the location on the other had made the decision on the location of the plant all more newsy and important. Mountbatten's role in partition. I wrote to Lord Louis Mountbatten, the last British Governor General of India, in late July 1971, asking for an interview to discuss his part in the partition of the country. He did not respond, so when I reached London towards the end of September, I rang him up. After great reluctance, he agreed to meet me. He was then living at Broadlands, a sprawling mansion not far from London, and he sent his grandson to the railway station to receive me. For late September, it was cool, clear day. Mountbatten sat in a cane chair on a neatly mowed lawn, partially hidden by the long shadows cast by the receding sun. He knew I was resident editor of Statesman in New Delhi. After settling down, the first question I asked Mountbatten was, Do you regret the partition? I do, but I had no choice. When I went in, it was too late. Had I gone to India when Lord Archibald Wavell, his predecessor, did, I might have succeeded in keeping the country together. He replied. Soon he was talking about partition as if he had wanted to talk about it for a long time but had had no opportunity to do so. His memory did not fall even once as he narrated even events that went as far back as 1947. The annoying part is, as his self-righteousness, as if he had made no mistakes while the others had. It was irritating to hear him refer to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as Prime Minister, as my Prime Minister, and